What's up, Soul Tribe? Yours truly, Ivory. Ivory's Raw Tarot. He's back. Here you go. He ready to go. Man, it's November 3rd. Where is time going? Time ain't waiting. Time ain't waiting. We give y'all a couple minutes to come on in. Welcome back, everybody. Now, this live stream, serious though. I'm serious. It's intended for information. If you don't know what information is, look it up. Clarification. If you don't know what clarification is, look it up. Confirmation. If you don't know what information is, look it up. Entertainment. If you don't know what entertainment is, look it up. Only. That's it. If you hear for anything other than that, you might be disappointed. That's the best I can tell you. I'm sipping on my tea. Ah, it tastes and feels so good going down. I like it. Just, I got to reply to your email. I'm so sorry, but we gonna reply to it because you said something in a live, and that's when I told you to email hit me up. Anyway, that's it. That's the reason why I'm here. I'm here to deliver a message. One person at least one. It ain't for everybody. One person. Message. Each. So that's 1,900 and some messages I done delivered so far. They don't want my messages out. They don't want y'all getting these messages. So they hid me. But I's out here now. What's up, everybody? Next lifetime. Damn. So y'all want to deal? So y'all dodging a situation now that you can go on and get rid of and get it over with? And nah, what you understand? I don't want to fuck with him no more. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. I'm done with him. Period. End of story. I never. My dad used to say, "Look, boy, never say never. Just not right now, right?" And what he meant by that is, you never know. It could be in the next lifetime. Some of y'all don't realize you've been dealing with past life souls, past life energies, past life connections, past life soul contract, past life soul ties, past life twin flame dynamic, past life, past life, past life. And now that you have to realize that and take that into consideration, do you want to complete these past life cycles now? Do you want to complete these past life cycles in the next lifetime? It's up to you. What's up, everybody? It's up to you. But that's the menu. What's up, Grace? Look at that. We got them we got the moderators, man. I'm putting together these little packages, snackages and stuff. Empress 5, what's up? Aaron 5, Angelic Alchemist. Mom of 5, what it do? Jess, these veterans here, y'all. Everybody good, loud and clear, see? Look at that. Boy, if we ain't got the best moderators in the business, I don't know who do. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. You want to do your body some good. Go get you some thyme, some turmeric, and you can put a little honey in it with some hot water. Just a little bit, just that much right there. I know you can't see all of it, but it's good. I don't want to pour it on the table either. It's good for the body. Yeah, definitely. What's up? That like button, y'all, as you coming into the live stream. Thank you. We're finna get started. Hold on. What's up? Cookie. Map, what to do? Rachel. Ooh, 2 months ago, I probably don't remember you. Not don't remember you like remember. I don't remember um the readings. Oh my goodness, 2 months ago. Email me. We'll get it all together. I'm a female and I'm single and I'm looking for a handsome black guy. You're gonna find him. Just manifest. Don't go looking now. See, take that word looking out and replace attract. Take look out and replace it with attract. You ain't got to. I'm just saying, you know them. Y'all know them. What's up, Katie? Rachel. Everybody good, man. Everybody good. Everybody good. The past life. Somebody got to deal with it. Somebody got. Who else gonna listen, y'all? Listen. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna say something. Okay. Let me get one out of here. Boom. One. We do one today. This is, you don't have to take my word. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to say, yeah, you right, yeah, you wrong. It's just information. There's one particular take I have on this EBT thing. You know damn well. Listen to me real good, folks. I want you to use some conscious sense. You ain't even got to use your common sense. Use some conscious sense. The richest, they love to brag about this shit though. The richest country. Listen, they say on the planet got all this goddamn money. And the people that work for y'all, you can't feed them, but you can send shit all over here. You got equipment, wars, you got all kind of shit. They got all kind of shit going on all over the world. And you can't feed 42 million motherfucking people. Hey, I ain't on Yib Yob yet. I heard about it. But listen, just think about this, folks. The richest country on the planet got military bases. They fighting wars all over the country. They every damn where all these damn nukes, all these damn trillionaires. Now you got $100 billion billionaires. You got tech. You got AI. You got all of this here. You got all of this here. Farmland. You got everything. And the people that work for you can't feed them. You can't feed them. We just talking about 42 million people. Majority kids. And you can't feed them. It's bullshit. Like I've said before, they don't know what. See, they nosy. And they love to stick their nose in other countries and other people's business and shit. But hold on, that shit got to stop because now they want to stick their nose in the business of these here ancient beings in the galaxies and from other galaxies and universes. Total different star system. Been around for millions and probably billions of years. And you want to shoot down their crafts, spy on them, take hostage, POW, foreign deities, ancient, beyond ancient, take their spacecraft, back engineer it. I get in trouble for this type of shit. I've been spitting the same shit since the 90s. And you think these people ain't gonna get mad and retaliate? They, back in 2001, before, I think it was before 9/11 or after, right after 9/11, on CNN, there was a panel of scientists and physicists and, these people. Some supposed that, the smartest people dealing with. And they was explaining the videos and the receipts still there, but if you've been around long enough like me, you remember watching this shit live on TV. Listen. And they said that these crafts will come to nuclear facilities and nuclear sites and just park there. And then send frequencies down and dismantle and disarm the system and then fly away. But they didn't tell the public. Because if you tell the public, you tell the citizens of this country, hey, y'all, we got some flying saucers up in the sky. And we got some aliens and, we done fucked up. And they have the technology that they can disarm our system. So in the event of a nuclear war, and these things are they can shoot by right quick. They know where you at, and just disarm your shit. You helpless. Now, what if your enemies get theirs off? Anybody slinging nukes, they're not letting you do it. They're not letting you do it. That's why the government is shut down. Now, somebody done heard me say, because I ain't heard nobody say, I call it third eye Anunnaki, third eye Atlantean. That's what I call it, because it ain't no damn comet. They might be kin to the sons of God from Genesis. You don't know. Past life. Y'all gonna get this here shit right this lifetime, or y'all gonna wait till the next lifetime? All right. Like Erykah Badu said, I guess I'll see you next lifetime. And that's what some of y'all prefer. Somebody did y'all so bad. Who we talking about here? Who did y'all bad? Next lifetime. Every now and then I might do a past life spread. I really don't need the cards. I just need to talk. But I don't want to talk because y'all didn't come to hear me talk. Y'all came to see these damn cards. Yeah, you did. You ain't fooling me. Oh, shit, this shit got to go down like this. Who we dealing with? What we dealing with? Why we here? What we here? It's past life. Somebody done broke free from a past life. You can close the cycle. I'm looking at it. Okay, hold on. Next lifetime. Spirit, what's going on? Next life. We looking in the future now. Most people have screwed this one up. This human experience, this lifetime, they done screwed. They think you just come. We just come here one time, live about 70 to 120 years, and then we go, and that's it. But the soul never dies. So what do you think the core of you? Who you think you are? It starts with your essence, your soul. Anyway, your car. We got first house. We starting over now. Hold on. Next lifetime, spirit. What we got here? This is the next lifetime, y'all. We looking in the future. You don't want to look in the future. If you don't want to see the future, you better get out of here now. We got to move. Some of y'all afraid, or some of y'all don't see it coming, or some of y'all getting ready to go through some kind of enlightenment in the next lifetime. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Whenever I see the Emperor energy, King of Wand energy, leader, or whatever, for somebody in your next lifetime, you're going to be helping people to heal. You're going to be helping people to overcome. The equivalent of the emperor is the Hierophant and the high priest. Down here in Western civilization, where this portion of tarot you get every day or you watch every day, that's based on Roman. You got me? Because back in the ancient time, it wasn't nothing, no such thing as an emperor, even a king. That's European and Roman, and the Greeks used it. They said gods. And most people, when you just sum it up, the reason why you have most of your people from Greeks, if you will, the majority are atheists, is because, not because of Athens, their capital, is because of when Alexandra went down to Kemet for the first time, exploring, not knowing that his descendants ruled the land he called Greece. And they were from Kemet. They were from modern day, even Ethiopia, right? Dogon descendants. So when he came in there, he looked, he was like, God damn. Can you imagine coming up, approaching a place in ancient time? They got lights, electricity, showers, toilets, pools, agriculture, skyscrapers. And you sitting back over here in the Caucasus Mountain somewhere, you ain't seeing shit but wild locusts, swine. And now you look at that sky. That dude got back, took his little group. I'm paraphrasing the truth now. Went back to his dad, said, hey, Dad, damn. Let me tell you what I just saw. And his dad told him, I must have Kemet. And so they go down there and they learn. But anyway, so if Greece was to worship a god, they said they would worship the gods of Kemet. They ain't never seen nothing like this here. They ain't never seen gods and goddesses, priests and high priestess like they ever seen. They've never seen a structure, organized metropolis. Oh my goodness. Skyscrapers, just like you from the country farmland back in the hole in the wall somewhere, a little small town. You ain't seen nothing but what you saw. Ain't no red lights. You might have a flashing light. And then you go to New York City, move there. It's initial shock. Here we are again, folks. Consciousness is flipped. People are waking up. In the next lifetime, we got a 1. That's a beginning. We got a moon. Some of y'all in the next lifetime, somebody in the next lifetime, that's when you gonna find out who, quote unquote, society likes to call your karmic twin. Because in this lifetime, you're afraid to confront this person. They did you so bad. I'm looking at it. But in the next lifetime, you're going to conquer it. You're going to have to cross this person again. Now, they're going to be in a totally different body now. Just remember, I told you that when you get there, they're going to be in a different body, but it's going to be the same soul, same energy. I'm telling you, man. You don't believe me, do you? Now, past life would be this lifetime. The next lifetime would be this lifetime. But there's several life cycles. So we're going to take a little bit further back to see what happened in the past life. So we can kind of make sense of what's going on right now. So we can make sense of the next life. Starseed. Karmic parents. We're talking about the past life. We're gonna get caught up. We're gonna see what would happen in the past life. So we know what's going on in this lifetime, this human experience. At least you should know. And then next lifetime. Next lifetime. Light worker. How many of y'all, and I ain't gonna say how many of y'all won't even believe me, most people, if I tell you that your parents can be a lesson for you, or somebody on a different level of relationship. You might not even been parents in the past life. You knew each other in a different capacity. And then in this lifetime, you wonder why so many people are what they would men are deadbeat dads. Moms are just deadbeat too. Moms holding grudges against the deadbeat dad. Look at the child and treat the child the same way they would love to treat, the deadbeat dad, or the moms that was out here just running the streets. And every time the kid look up, it's a different guy over at the house. When you grow up in that environment, a lot of people have. Your parents was dim in your light, your purpose, trying to live their life through you. Because why? Theirs is messed up. Man, I know some drug addict parents, some alcoholic parents growing up, my friends' parents, and crackhead parents. Well, not crackhead parents, but drug addict, heroin parents. Man, I'm telling you what I know. Now, you put a child, a new soul, in that environment. Those are karmic parents. When your parents beat you, when you tell your mama, this man was touching me, daddy, this man or this woman was touching me, daddy, this here, and they don't believe you, and then some of them try to gaslight you and make it seem like it was you, man, look. Past life karmic debt. You got to get this shit though. That don't even have to be money. Somebody owes you or you owe somebody something major. And it's pertaining to your lesson in this lifetime. It's affecting you in this lifetime. Universally rejected for protection. So if somebody rejected you in the past life, it was for your protection. And because of that, now instead of the debt being, you got a past life karmic debt, is paid. Here's the key right here. Here's the kicker. Past life chaser. So that means that you could have been in a past life karmic situation with somebody. Like I said, I'm looking at the behind the scenes back here. Y'all don't see that. I'm giving you the top of the dice. We got the first house, the moon, and then the zodiac is Aries. But like I said, some of y'all light workers, past life priests. So this is masculine energy that goes with this here emperor that I'm telling you, this Aries energy. In the next lifetime, you're gonna redeem something. You're gonna realize who you are. But anyway, past life priest, that's masculine energy, what you call the emperor or the hierophant. Past life runner. So we got a runner chaser dynamic. Y'all call it twin flame. It could be some of y'all got your past life karmic lesson to learn is dealing with your parents in this lifetime. You don't believe me, do you? You ain't got to. What's on the bottom? Starseed, light work. See, all of this here. So you had to be rejected either by your parents, a past life lover. You had to be rejected. For some of y'all in this lifetime, you universally rejected for protection. So you may have felt rejected by a lover or your parents or whoever. But that was for your protection because you're a light worker. You're a high priest in the past life. Starseed. They knew it because how they knew it? Because in the past life, they would have been around you. So in this life, that soul tie, that soul connection from a past life, they know who you are in this lifetime. That's why you have some people try to swap destiny with people because they know in the past life, shit, damn, if I can get this here, if I can just get this, if I can just get this. Some people jealous of this of you. High priest, high priestess, starseed, light worker. So if it's your parents, that's the reason why you couldn't evolve spiritually. Because they too busy running and chasing karmics and shit. Owing people, past life debt. You had to break away from your parents, whoever you are, not everybody. You had to break away from your parents in order for you. First, you had to be universally protected. Some of y'all, when you think about foster kids, I can go so many different categories, but just throw that one out there. That's total rejection. When you talking about deadbeat dad, deadbeat mom, that's total rejection. When you talking about moms having so many different dudes over the house around the kids and shit, and then the kids is from somebody they in the past life karmic cycle where they running and chasing each other. And then they had the nerve to have a child. You. And you got to grow up in this dynamic. And then in this lifetime, when it comes on over into this lifetime, it's the same thing. You free from it. Whoever I'm talking to, you free. Past life karmic debt is paid. You universally protected. Spirit is not going to let this here keep going on. Something like I tell people a lot. Your first karmic lesson, your first betrayal, your first heartache, your first heartbreak, your first disrespect, your first. It's going to always deal with people in the environment. When you came home, quote unquote, from the hospital, whether you was born at home, it's going to always be from family first. Being honest with you, you'll be surprised at how many young girls, their first child is by a cousin or a family friend or family friend's little boy or older boy, older than her, I'm telling you, or a family member. And then the family will hide that shit. Now, in the next lifetime, you going to have control over this shit. But you had to be rejected this lifetime and the past lifetime. Because you got these karmic ass people out here. So when you choose your parents, you do choose you. If you don't know this, if we're not gonna lecture on this, if when you choose your parents, a lot of times it has something to do with a lesson or a karmic tie or what have you that took place in the past life that you and this person agreed to, whatever relationship, whatever y'all status was with each other, to come in this lifetime now to reincarnate and get that past life karmic situation, lesson, debt, whatever, paid. I think more of the future or the next lifetime because I know this is temporal. This is a body of a lesson. This is a karmic body. All of us are karmics. So this is a temporary body temple. Some of y'all are older than the religions you believe in. Some of y'all are older than the gods you believe in. Next lifetime, fresh new start. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ancestors are talking. Y'all listening? Huh? Some of these karmics are talking. Y'all listening? They really, when people return, it's past, it's past. When people return to your life in this lifetime that you dealt with in the past, in this lifetime, a lot of times it's because they've become awakened or they've come into the realization or the knowledge of reality, the truth, or enlightened about something, and then they recognize who you are. You know, so when they return in this lifetime, people say the past want to return. In more cases, it's a repeat cycle. So now you got to deal with it. Some of y'all, you got to deal with these here karmic ass parents, karmic ass family members. Finally, in this lifetime, just so you can be free. So you had to be rejected. These folks wanted your gift. They been out here eating good off of your gift. You don't even know it because you too religious to think God ain't gonna never let nobody do me like this. Then you've been done like that 2 or 3 times and you realize, okay, God, so, I mean, what's going on, dude? I thought you had my back. You can't see these folks out here. Universally rejected. Debt paid. I don't care. You can reject me. As long as I can clear some past life karmic debt with you, I'm good. I'm Gucci. I don't care who you is. I don't feel rejected. I feel protected. From who? Past life karmics. Family, friends, exes, it don't matter. Anybody. You should feel good. Not reject. They left me, Ivory. You just don't know how they did. How do you think a karmic's supposed to do you? Especially a karmic devil, a karmic witch. See from a higher perspective. Hangman. That's a message. Way up there. See that eye? Somebody watching over you. Somebody's watching over me. I like that. Yeah. You protected. You ain't know that. Somebody's watching over y'all. And they got a message for you. That's why I heard Spirit said, Ivory, okay, this is how we going to do this past life thing. Okay, first and foremost, we want you to identify the fact that somebody's going to watch your life and they're going to realize that their parents rejected them. They're going to realize somebody who their real parents are. You got me? All right, so what we want you to do first is we got a message for them. Just let them know it wasn't rejected. They was being protected. See beyond the current situation. This is High Priestess. You can call it witchy, whatever you want to call it. High Priestess energy. So we got the High Priest and the High Priestess. You and somebody else. Past life starseed, past life light worker. Hold on. This was the spiritual connection for you. That somebody fought against. You get ready to get it. You get you in this energy. It's a spiritual connection. It's not about love. Y'all come back later on. We'll get y'all one in. Love connection. This is all spiritual and past life. Okay. So a spiritual power couple. You and somebody else. And somebody's parent, mama, daddy, grandmama, granddaddy, great-grandmama, great-granddaddy. They knew this shit. Them your karmics. Some of y'all, you wasn't raised by your mama or your dad. I'm telling you. They was out here retarded. Spring. See your seeds grow. For some of y'all, things that you doing now is really going to manifest in the next lifetime. For some of y'all, things that you did in the past life is being manifested now because you done closed out some cycles. Some crazy ass cycles. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking at it. I'm gonna get into it. Hold on. I got a couple more minutes. Yeah, I do. I got to get on out of here, though. See your seeds grow. Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. This is your ancestors speaking. Snake. Shed the old skin. Somebody's going to go through a kundalini moment. Somebody's going to have some kind of out-of-body experience, too. Somebody, by the time your ancestors get through with you, trying to get this message to you about your karmic parents, when it's spiritual, it doesn't matter who it is, folks. The only reason why I'm saying karmic parents, I'm talking to one person. You know, you felt rejected by your parents, especially your mother. I'm looking at it. You're going to be straight. You going to be straight. You're going to be straight. Next lifetime. Spirit, we got this here. Aries energy out here. Somebody could have an Aries moon or Aries Chiron. Aries Venus. Aries moon, Aries Chiron, Aries Venus. Somebody's about to be free, man. Somebody's about to be free. Next lifetime. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, you're closing out karmic cycles in this lifetime. So let's say you pass, or some say you die, right? The soul don't die. It's going to be the next lifetime before you actually shine bright, be the starseed, be the light worker, quote unquote, your wishes come true, whatever it is. Some of y'all, it's going to be next lifetime, because this lifetime, you allow people to lower, not being the peacemaker. You got in with them. So you allow people to get you out of your spiritual zone, if you will, your spiritual shell. So you had to deal with, you kept tracking all these damn karmic, and it started with your parents. You're going to be straight in the next lifetime. People got to realize these little years go by quick. Before you know it, you in that age group to whereas these days that you can be in your teens, your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. People are dying in their teens. So this don't have to be something that you can say, well, I'm only 35 years old, so I got a long time. Now, you don't know that. Anyway, for one person in particular, you're going to find out who you are. There's a group of people from somebody's past life that in the next lifetime, this is their, in the past life, they could have been a group of karmics, people in your life to teach you lessons, right? That's what we all here doing. That's what we all are, right? This group of people are going to be with you on your side. Some of your haters will be your biggest fans the next lifetime. Some of y'all, let me tell you something. Something about Mars and Pluto. Y'all would be surprised at how many of us, your soul essence, is from another galaxy, another planet, another star system, whether it's Jupiter and all the moons and the planets around Jupiter, whether it's Mars, whether it's Pluto, your soul. I'm talking about your soul. I ain't talking about your skin and bones. I'm talking about your soul. It's from a whole different planet. In your dreams or in the next lifetime, somebody's going to revisit that. There's going to be maybe 2 to 3 events that's going to take place in this lifetime that is going to shock the whole planet. And when people see these things right before their eyes, they're going to realize, wait a minute. You can't explain it. If you looked up in the sky and saw a mothership, as they like to call it, above your head, and there's beings on that mothership that ain't here to come and kill you, but say, come and rescue you. rescue you. I believe that people will be caught up, as they call the rapture. I believe that people are more likely to be caught up into a mothership than into the sky to go back to a heaven. The rapture could be people getting caught up in the spaceship after they getting ready to nuke the whole planet. Your evil ass governments with these nukes. But now, for all y'all know, we might be somebody might come back to rescue us, and it ain't gonna be Jesus. It might be an alien. Sons of gods married the daughters of men. These are what you would call or classify space beings. These will be what beings that you talking about, the sons of God, the same God you say you worship from Genesis. He got some sons, some boys. They married, had sex with the daughters of men in Genesis the 6th chapter and had children, giants. All the kids wasn't giants. That knowledge, that consciousness, that building of a civilization in modern day what you call Mesopotamia or the Middle East or Egypt or the Nile Valley or Tarseti or what have you, I till this very day just believe, me personally, that there were terrestrial beings that helped build what you would call the Great Pyramids in Giza in Egypt. That's just me personally. In the next lifetime, some of y'all or somebody, you are going to connect with a person in particular. It's going to be more of a spiritual healing type of endeavor, life purpose, what you would call a ministry. I'm looking at it. And this is what's being protected ever since past lifetimes. So you had to go through what you went through, quote unquote. You had to realize and see, dealing with different people to teach you lessons or karmics, and even you, even me, so that you can see what's not a divine spiritual or so that you can see what a divine spiritual connection don't look like, shouldn't look like. Because if you got to be with somebody and you feel like this is your divine counterpart, and they out here and you out here, both of y'all running and chasing other folk, cheating, just a life of mess, right? Now you know that this is not a divine spiritual counterpart. If it's your twin, what you like to call your twin, then you and that person in the next lifetime, y'all are not going to come together for physical reasons. It's going to be spiritual, if that's your twin. Like I say, as above, so below. All right? I just ain't never seen nobody in my family, and there's a bunch of twins in my family, both sides. I just ain't never seen them in a relationship, having families and babies and shit. Twins. I'm just being honest with you. So I use that to say, okay, let me use that as the universal order. Not something that man say. I just don't believe that everybody who confesses to being on a twin flame journey, that's why you're not with them. Because you haven't both realized that we're not supposed to be together for romance. We done tried that shit. It's something else. It's a purpose. And it could be spiritual more than anything. 8 of Wands. There's some messages coming in for somebody. Pay attention to you. I seen the Hermit. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? Because your next lifetime, I'm preparing for the next lifetime. You know, I ain't gonna even lie to you. I've enjoyed the highs and the lows of this lifetime. There's nothing else here for me to prove other than to keep doing what I'm doing. And that's just spitting out the East Soul Journey message. Letting people know that this is not the beginning, this human experience. This is not the beginning, and it's not the end. You got to understand that. Da, 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 da. This is Sagittarius energy. So somebody, your past life existence was on the planet called Jupiter. I'm telling you. Wherever you are, Jupiter. Knowledge. The Peacemaker. You remember the card that came out, the Peacemaker? Earth Angel energy here, folks. Okay, let me tell you something. In this next lifetime for somebody, you're going to be a powerful, 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 powerful messenger. Yin and the yang, balance. You got the moon here. Let me show you something. You got the moon here. So don't be worried about what you got to die in this life. You ain't going to die. You just going to stop breathing. I tell people that all the time. So you don't believe in death? No. I believe people stop breathing. You want to live longer? Keep your lungs and your bronchodilators clean. Stop smoking. You don't die, you stop breathing. Brain still there. Some people be done checked out, stop breathing, heart still pumping. Anyway, we ain't gonna go there now. Yin and the yang. You're bringing peace, tranquility, balance. You see the sun and the moon. A messenger. Earth angel. Teacher. Spiritual. A seer. A spiritual trailblazer. That's what's being protected. So you had to be rejected. It's some good shit. Protecting your next human experience. Because in your next human experience, you're going to be doing some serious shit. I'm looking, that's why this Emperor is here. Bottom of the deck. No more going back and forth. Balance. See the juggling? No more going back and forth. You know your worth. You know who you are. You'll be going back and forth. No damn past life in this lifetime. In your next human experience, people you done encountered in this lifetime, you ain't gonna be going back and forth with them. You straight. You know your worth. You know who you are. Balance. These fools gonna be still unstable in the next lifetime. In the next lifetime. See, you was too busy trying to help people. Archangel Empress energy, folks, is going to always, by nature, by divine order, by divine purpose, by universal order, contract, whatever, agreement. That's just your nature. They not going to be able to take advantage of that shit next lifetime. Mercury retrograde, delays, problems, interruptions with transportation or communication. Okay. Hold on. Palo Santo, smooth spice aroma, clears out negative energy, instills calm and relaxations, fills your home with joy and harmony. I'm telling you, for some of y'all, somebody is with a parent or somebody has dealt with a parent in the past life and in this lifetime. Yeah, but y'all was in different roles. For example, your mama could have been, let's say you a woman. Your mother could have been a masculine energy that you was in a relationship with. And if y'all didn't get along in the past lifetime, you and your mama didn't get along in this lifetime. Got me? Oh man. Specifically for somebody that was an issue, that was issues with parents. Somebody parent didn't want you to, they hated your life because what they dreamed of doing or what they was familiar with from a past life or whatever, or before you was born, they couldn't live it out. They had some past life karmic debt with different people, whether it's family, friend, or lovers, and it spilled over. But you had to choose this person to come back, this parent, this wound, this portal to come back in this lifetime in order to get this shit straight. And in fact, you might end up liberating this person or your parent because of your spiritual life. Someone is doing black magic and juju work on you. For some of y'all, that's your damn parents. You don't believe me, do you? This shit's been going on for generations, folks. All this destiny swapping, all this here other shit. Spying on you is part of their daily routine. So somebody is watching y'all. Your ancestors want you to know it. Whoever. They finna go down though. Shit. You're protected from this person. The universe. I don't give a damn. That's a human being against the universe. Who wins? Right? So in the next lifetime, this person's gonna be doing the same damn thing they doing now. Watching. Shine in that star. Shine in that 6 of Wands. I'm telling you now. Claiming credit over your success in the next lifetime. You're going to have to deal with this karmic clown. This karmic clown. Temperance always defeats the devil. You ain't have to do shit. Man, temperance always gonna whoop the devil's ass. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Oh, this channel he will. The devil ain't gonna win on this channel. Claiming credit for your success. You cut them off and they still watching. I told y'all, somebody free. That's why this Ace of Wands, this moon, really for you is is in reverse now. You no longer afraid or you whatever. And this Emperor energy, you cut them off and they still watching. Somebody tried to claim destiny swap, claim your success. Spying on you is part of their daily life. Personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. Hey, I'm going to clarify this here and get out of here. I got to go. I'm telling you, I got to go. Past life. Next lifetime. Boy, some of y'all feel so good that your family rejected you, friends rejected you, lovers rejected you. You feel good, I don't. Yeah, you do. Y'all thought y'all was the black sheep. No, 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 no. You was the sacrificial lamb for all of them. Temperance also represents lamb, okay? You sacrificial lamb for a lot of these foods. Some of these people that learn shit from y'all, and they done went on and stole your gifts, stole your ideas, and all kind of shit. Not stole your gift, but take your ideas somewhere else. Or if you out here doing something, you successful. You got some folks out here that they want to be claiming that the only reason why you're successful at it is because of them. When you talk them, ain't no high priestess, no temperance energy, earth angel energy, empress energy, high priestess, high priest energy. You ain't finna get ready to teach them nothing. They go straight to the universe. They ain't going to another person to get no knowledge. Whoever this here is spying and watching on y'all, they little magic is failing. I'm clarifying this here. This is who you was spiritually, universally protected from. Damn magician upside down. Could be a Gemini. I'm looking at it back here, behind the scenes that y'all don't see. Hold on. Universally rejected for protection. From who? The damn devil. You've been freed from the devil, the magician, the trickster. Temperance is always gonna whoop that devil ass. I keep telling. How many times I got to tell y'all the same thing? So in the next lifetime, they ain't got no power control over you. I'm sorry, karmic. Go learn your lesson. I don't care if you the mama, the daddy, the sister, the brother, whoever. They ain't got no power over you. You universally protected from this damn devil. This damn karmic. This damn magician. Out here doing spell work and shit. Doing black magic and juju and shit. That shit blocked. Watch. Universally protected. And I mean that. 7-1. You ain't got shit to worry about. Who is this here seer right here? I got the deck right here. Y'all see the deck. Who is this seer right here? That's y'all. You the high priest. High priest or high priest. Whoever this witch is. You the high priestess. You the opposite. Right? This person is watching you. How I know? Spying on you is a part of their daily routine. Claiming credit for your success. If you got something online, business, or doing something on, they watching you. You cut them off and they still watching you. Personality disorder. They don't know how to be themselves. So whoever this magician in reverse, devil in reverse energy is, this witch, when they watch y'all from their little crystal ball, spying and shit, they see y'all celebrate. Now they want to claim your success. If you're a tarot reader, man, you got some haters out here. Next lifetime, they're going to be watching you celebrate. Damn, you see what Soul Tribe, High Priestess, Witchy, you see what they doing? Yeah. Yeah, you see? Get them, Iris. Hold on. Let me drink my tea. 8 of Wands, next lifetime. I'm telling you, man, look, I'm going to tell y'all something. I hope y'all do help young people, because I'm going to tell you something. When you young, when you first born, listen, when you first born, and you go home from the hospital, or if you born at home, when you first born, and you in the environment of dark energies, witches, spell workers, people using their gifts on the dark side, alcoholic, drug addict, child molesters, child abusers, physical abuse, mental abuse. I really do think that as an earth angel, starseed, light worker, high priest, your spiritual desire is to protect the children, especially kids that are growing up in environments that's toxic. You'll be surprised of where some of us would be today, physically. You'll be surprised of what some of us would be if we grew up in a different environment as a child. No shit. Temperance, next lifetime. Totally transformed. Pluto. I knew it was coming. Totally transformed. Spiritually, you see this here transformation behind this temperance. You in the next lifetime is not going to be the same person in this from this lifetime. And all people can do is sit back and watch your transformation. Some of these same damn karmics. Bottom of the deck with this here two of pentacle in reverse. You ain't going back and forth. You know your value now. See, they gonna be this. Some of these people gonna look this King of Wands in reverse. They're gonna be the same way next lifetime. Finally, you see your value. When it comes to people like this, these are narc energy. These are people who think they the shit. You know what I'm saying? Tyrant, my way or the highway, abusive, nasty, whatever. You free from them. At first, in this lifetime, some of y'all, there's a masculine that when they was dealing with you, they were straight. But they juggled you. Now, in the next lifetime, no more juggling. This is the same energy connected to that magician in reverse and that devil in reverse. The juju. Because the king of wands and the queen of wands, that wand is a manifester. That's witchy energy anyway. So, here are you. Connecting with somebody else in the next lifetime. Your true divine counterpart. Because this fool wasn't. Oh no. And Spirit said, that's the truth. You're getting ready to meet somebody. They're not going to be like this past person in this lifetime or in past lifetime. You finally defeated the devil. You good. Pre-empress energy. It's all coming together. So now, there's a page of pentacle, an earth element, somebody that's grounded, got their shit together. When they talk, they might be young, but they very mature in conversation. That type of energy. Because you are. You're saying something. Pre-empress energy, earth angel energy. Online, I seen the Six of Wands earlier. You're saying something. You and a masculine. Online. Y'all might even meet on. I don't know if online gonna meet in your next lifetime, but I know y'all finna connect. You don't see wands, folks. You don't see cups. This is two people coming together for spiritual reasons. And it's gonna benefit everybody, is what the cards are saying. In the next lifetime. I gotta go. I got a meeting. I gotta be at 3 o'clock. So I gotta drive. No, I ain't saving. They know I'm sitting at the head of the table. I'm straight. I go up in that natural raw in me. When it's time to be professional, I know. When I'm meeting with money, as they say, I know how. No, this is a very important meeting with us. It's almost like a staff meeting. I'm telling you what I'm doing behind the scenes. I don't want to brag and all this here. I just rather just do it and then share it with y'all when we do it. right, when I do it. There ain't got to be no talking. I'm just like y'all, high priestess. I don't say shit. I don't. If if it's business, money, whatever, you gonna see it. If it's personal, you ain't gonna see it. Quit posting your personal life on social media for these goons to attack, to try to delay, hinder. They can't stop you. Boy, ain't you tired of delays? Right? Keep your shit to yourself. All right? We'll see y'all in the next one.